Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Fibulator and welcome back to a brand new video on the Ironman profile. I had a ton of footage that I was using at the very beginning of the video, and honestly a lot of it was kind of just overlapping, saying the same thing over and over. So long story short, we have 3 cow minions now instead of what we had previously. We got rid of a couple of the redstone minions because we need these guys for backpacks. In this episode, we will go ahead and get our first couple of backpacks built, crafted, all that fun stuff. We also figure out some very important fishing information later on that I was completely oblivious to at the beginning. We got our experimentation table set up. We did our first couple of super pairs. We got our enchanting level all the way up to 18 from 10 in just one day, or I guess it's 3 of these super pairs. So that was very nice. We got plenty of fishing loot. And that is pretty much it. This has turned into a fishing episode. This was not originally going to be one, but that is okay because fishing's actually been quite enjoyable. So stick around if you want to see some of the fishing content and the fishing progression. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you are new. And without further ado, let's get into Ironman episode 3. So I actually did at one point or another do the start to the quest here with the Nid. So we're actually going to go on over and just kind of continue what we were doing before, which is leveling up our fishing. As you can see from the objective at the top of the screen, we need to hit fishing 5, which I think I'm 4 already. So it shouldn't take too long, so we can continue. Yeah, so fishing 4. So we're just going to do that. We're going to continue on with this, and then I guess I have another side quest to fill up a chum bucket at some point. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to do that. Probably just do a little time lapse here. But just fishing is just kind of chill. It's kind of relaxed. I've seen how fast fishing speeds have gotten nowadays. So, like once people get to the, once people get up to the higher gear and all that kind of stuff, higher fishing levels and pets and all that, it seems to be a pretty relaxed, skill. I don't plan on going super crazy far into it. I know that it is quite the expensive skill to get into. I'm not sure how. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to really push very far into it without doing a bunch of other skills first, because I know you need a lot of combat stuff in order to be able to, unless they've changed it. You need kind of some high combat skills and stuff like that. So that might be a thing for another time. But for now, I at least want to get up to, I don't know, maybe like fishing 10 or something like that. Just do a couple of the quests and then go over to the new area, the marsh or whatever the hell it's called. But I don't know. We'll give it a try. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, I forgot about this. Don't forget about your rabbits. Friendly reminder, use your rabbit stuff, I guess. I don't have... Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting you can shift click. It makes life so much easier. So we're gonna go ahead and max out what we can there. There we go. So generating much more chocolate per second than we were before. Also, I did not realize that the mayor had already switched. So now we've got Mayor Cole with Aatrox. I guess Aatrox is coming up again. We just had an Aatrox like 2 weeks ago. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway. Oh well. I guess we'll leave that there, and we will continue with this quest, because I know Gerald wants to talk to us. Okay, yeah, so it does pick up. Interesting. So there's that. We need to talk to Gerald, and I know we need to fish up a engine for him. So while we're leveling up our fishing, we might as well go ahead and get this quest going. Backwater Bayou, that's what it was. So that's where we're trying to go. Do I think I can fish it out for you? Yes. Let's get it done. So let's go, I don't know, let's just sit near the trees over here, because it seems like a nice little spot. We're going to go ahead and fish up this rusty engine and then hopefully make our way over to the Backwater Bayou and maybe get a slightly better fishing route. That's what I should have used those XP bottles on, to be honest, was maybe enchanting this fishing rod, but I still have no idea what the fishing progression is these days, so I don't know how soon I'll get something better than this. Oh my gosh, we got it on the first try. There's no shot. That's actually crazy. On my other one, it took me probably like a solid 10 minutes, so that's pretty crazy. So let's go to Captain Baja. Hey, buddy. Here's your engine, yep, that I somehow fished up. Then it's supposedly going to work now, even though it was rusty and is definitely been at the bottom of the water. So there you go. Boom, look at that. We got fishing level 6. We got some upgrades there. We finished that quest. And now, looks like we... Oh, he gave us some fishing bait. Thank you, kind sir. Looks like he wants us to go to the backwater bayou. So let's go. Let's go. Don't mind people's capes flashing like that. I don't understand why it happens, but these shaders for some reason do not like capes. Alright, land ho! We've arrived at the backwater bayou. Go on and explore. Come back to the ship. Set sail when you're done. Junker Joel said you alright? Don't see many people around these parts. Probably the smell of the place that drives them away, I think. Some nasty spill happened a while ago, and ever since, people have been dumping their trash in the river. Anyway, I want you to help with the cleaning effort. Take the junk sinker and get fishing. Bring it over to Roddy. He'll help you attach it to your fishing rod. And I'll let you trade any junk that you bring to me for some something worth more of your time. Like they always say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, thank you very much there, Mr. Joel. I guess we'll head on over to Roddy. Let's see. Roddy. Nope, that is Hattie. Roddy. Where is this guy? There he is. He's a mechanic. How's it going, champ? If you ever want to apply rod parts to your fishing rods, I'm your guy. Hooks make you more likely to catch certain things. Lines grant bonus stats no matter where you are. Sinkers also grant bonuses, but only in certain areas. If you ever want to apply a rod part or have any questions about them, come and see me. Alright, apply the junk sinker to the fishing rod. So there's that. Get that junk sinker on there. There you go. Your rod is now equipped with a junk sinker. I can apply hooks, lines, and sinkers to your fishing rods at any time. Thank you, Roddy. I appreciate that. You can also remove them, but that'll cost some coins. All right. Well, is that everything you got for me? All right. Cool. There's got to be a quest here, right? There's more, you know. Like Hattie might. Ever heard of a fishing spot? Yeah, here we go. So she will introduce us to the fishing spots. Ever heard of a fishing spot? Sometimes a ring of particles will appear on the surface of the water near you. This is a fishing hotspot. It will only be around for a short while, so cast your rod ASAP. After all, rare sea creatures are exclusive to fishing spots. Some rare sea creatures. Wow, look, a hotspot just popped up right in front of you. Cast your rod and fish something up. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're using up our bait, but that's okay. Maybe this will be a little bit quicker. Because of that fishing speed bonus, maybe. I don't know, when we were back in the hub, we were getting like 30-second fishing time, so... Wow, look at that. We fished something up. Sweet, that's another quest complete. Some more Skyblock XP. Thank you very much. I really am just curious where you get your next... I feel like, doesn't Junker Joel give us something? Yeah, he's got a shop, okay. So I guess maybe the challenging rod is our next upgrade? As far as going for another rod, I think. But because we're on the Ironman, I feel like we should probably maybe focus on getting rusty coins first. Because this kind of just seems like a pretty general, like what does this give? We got treasure chance, sea creature chance, and then if we have a set bonus, we deal more damage to the sea creatures. Oh, look at that. We got a couple of talismans here. And then, oh, there's a pet. 32 rusty coins. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead. I guess our first goal is going to be from upgrading our fishing rod into the challenging rod, which does look like a direct upgrade because it does cost a fishing rod and then 16 rusty coins. So I'm going to go ahead and farm up 16 rusty coins. I think I'm just going to try to make use of a couple of the hotspots if there are any currently active. Oh, there's one, treasure chance. Perfect. So we're going to sit here for a little while. as you saw from that clip, I made quite a large mistake and ended up losing 150,000 coins. And that was somehow I fished up some kind of frog dude that had a lot of HP and was kind of tanky. And to be honest, I vastly overestimated how much damage that this sword would do, and that was a large oversight on my part. So very unfortunate. But I did go and look up just a little bit of the I guess like the beginning steps for fishing, just because I had no idea where to get anything for it. So firstly, I did not realize that it's still worthwhile to upgrade the base fishing rod. I kind of just assumed that getting, I don't know, like a couple of upgrades or something in before investing like that would have been more important, like putting it into the sword. But I think I just, like I said, did not realize just how little damage this thing really does. So that was very unfortunate, an unfortunate loss there, but that is okay. We live and learn. We're going to keep using our fish bait, and we're just going to keep trying to get these up a little bit. I think I also now know that there is a beginner set of fishing gear here at this fish merchant, which I guess he also exists because, like, when I talked to him the first time, he said, like something along the lines of we have another shop, I guess, in the Backwater Bayou or something like that, or maybe it's just over in that area. But this stuff's super cheap, and I wish I would have done that because this comes with impaling on it, which I did also overlooked. But it also gives us our first set of fishing equipment, and everything is quite cheap. So we're just gonna go ahead and get our angler set, and we can go ahead and apply this to our wardrobe here. So we're going to go ahead and drop all these into the slots, switch over to the angler gear, which again, we can also upgrade this, but we could also just wait until we get the Backwater Bayou set. And then we can go to our equipment. We can equip our stuff here. So we got the angler set fully equipped. And then I was looking into pets too, just because I'm not, honestly, most pets in the game, I don't really know where they come from. Just because it's one of those things that you just kind of buy typically. Um, but it seems like our beginner pets, like the squid, is going to come from just fishing just over time. Hopefully, we eventually fish one up, and then maybe depending on what rank we get for it, maybe we take it to cat and use it to upgrade. But as of right now, I'm still not 100% sure, so we'll just have to wait and see, but I'm going to go ahead and grab ourselves a couple stacks of minnow bait as well. It's not the best. Obviously, the fish is better, but just for the time being, I do believe it comes from one of the... Yeah, so we're quite a far way off from leveling up any of these collections in any meaningful way, but something that could help with that is maybe making a minion for it at some point. But, you know, it is what it is. We will see. But now we are equipped in our fishing set, and we're going to head back over to the Backwater Bayou and do just a little bit more fishing tonight. Alright, so I just hopped on after last night's fishing fiasco. I collected the cow minions here, and we actually got leather 6. So we now have access to the medium backpacks, which I can only equip one of right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I need to go talk to Tia to get the rest of these backpack slots unlocked and do our souls and stuff. But like I said previously, I think I'm just going to wait until I'm doing Enderman farming for that, just because I kind of would like to have the Ender Pearls. The last 2 profiles I've done, I had a joint profile and I had my solo profile, both of which I got all my fairy souls much easier. Obviously, Aspect of the End would be nice, but that's like way further down the road. It's like 25,000 Enderman collection or something. So we're going to hold off on that. But for now, we can at least upgrade. Let's see. Take this guy out. How do we do this? There we go. So we could take our small backpack. Boom. All right. So we got our first backpack upgrade. Very nice. How do we get that in there? There we go. Cool, so now we have an extra slot, an extra line of inventory space, which is very nice. And then we might, I don't, actually, all the cow minions are, oh, nope. This one, haha, okay, so now we have 3 level 4 cow minions, so those are coming along quite nice. And then we can take a look over here at the redstone minions. They're all full. Still seriously need to go get some compactors, but man, I do not want to farm cobblestone. It's like the last thing on my mind right now, but I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do something with it. But anyways, guys, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.